I need you, the viewer of this video, to know that this video isn't about anybody. It's not addressed to anybody specifically. I'm not talking to anyone specifically. I am not addressing anybody specifically. I am not gossiping about anybody. I'm not here to spill the tea. So if you think this applies to somebody in my life or somebody you know, you don't, unless that person's me, because there's a specific section of this video that's about me. That section's going to be pretty obvious. Beyond that, this video is about nobody you know. It's about general people and a general idea and addressing things I've recognized in my life and in people in my life. I am not calling anybody out, and I am not attacking anybody in particular. I'm challenging myself at most, and I'm recognizing choices I have made based on situations I have been in. But I'm not calling anybody I know in my life out, and I'm not holding them responsible. I'm holding me responsible. So, just understand that going in. All right, here we go. I need you to know that you're not broken. I need you to know that your complexity isn't a flaw. It's an evidence of a deep, multifaceted soul doing its best in a loud, hard world. I need you to know that being an ENFJ and an Enneagram 7 doesn't make you contradictory. It makes you vibrant, future-focused, connection-seeking, and yes, sometimes scattered or avoidant under pressure. I need you to know that your avoidant detachment style is not a moral failing. It's a learned survival mechanism, often born in relationships where vulnerability didn't feel safe or reciprocal. I need you to know that closing off parts of yourself in relationships is something people do when their nervous systems scream that it's dangerous to be fully seen. I need you to know that even in the moments where you isolate or retreat to keep the peace, there is a tender, longing part of you that still wants to be held and understood. I need you to know that your anxiety, depression, and PTSD are not you. They are parts of you. I need you to know that every time you eat something nourishing, take a deep breath, step outside, or ask for help, you're telling those parts you don't need to run the show. I need you to know that mental illness doesn't make you less dependable, make you less manly, less worthy, or less capable. It makes you someone who is carrying weight and is still showing up. I need you to know that extroversion doesn't mean you never get scared. I need you to know that one-on-one vulnerability, especially romantic, especially with someone you're drawn to, can short-circuit even the most charismatic extrovert's confidence. I need you to know that your hesitation doesn't mean you're weak or unworthy. It means it matters to you. I need you to know that being brave doesn't always look like swagger. Sometimes it's shaky hands, a dry throat, and still making the call. I need you to know that words of affirmation are not a silly preference. They're the way your heart breathes in love. I need you to know that needing to hear you matter is not neediness, it's human. I need you to know that loving someone who knows how to speak to that need is not a fantasy. It's a form of safety you deserve to experience regularly. I need you to know that being indoors isn't the problem. I need you to know that your spirit thrives in beauty, whether it's among trees or under soft blankets with close friends and warm light. I need you to know that creating a space where people want to join you, game nights, dinners, movies, and shared creative projects might be easier than you think. Start small. Invite one. Make it a ritual. I need you to know that your desire for connection doesn't have to fight with your desire for rest. I need you to know that being liberal doesn't mean being less Christian, and being Christian doesn't mean being judgmental. I need you to know that your faith is valid, even when it looks different, doubts often, or gets tangled in anger. I need you to know that grace isn't just for others, it's for you, too, especially you. I need you to know that being a veteran means you've seen things most people don't understand. I need you to know that PTSD rewires your brains to scan for threats and often makes peace feel like danger. I need you to know that what happened to you may not have been your fault, but healing is your responsibility, and it is possible. I need you to know that you didn't leave your strength on the battlefield, or in your case, the office. You brought it home, and now it's time to use it for you. I need you to know that your emotional intensity is a gift. I need you to know that your sensitivity isn't a curse, it's a compass. I need you to know that learning to feel safely, to pause before reaching, to express with clarity and compassion is a skill, and you are learning it. I need you to know that emotional regulation isn't about suppressing or fixing feelings. It's about learning how to hold them without letting them crash the whole system. I need you to know that your ideas are seeds. They won't grow if they stay in your head. And I need you to know that perfectionism and fear will always try to delay your launch. I need you to know that the best antidote to fear is motion. Make a list. Choose the first next step. Do it scared. I need you to know that you are, without question, a teacher. I need you to know that the barriers you face, self-doubt, burnout, and inconsistency, are not permanent. I need you to know that some of the best teachers are still the ones healing, the ones who wrestle with their worth and still get up and teach because they believe kids deserve more than systems give them. I need you to know that being lovable isn't something you earn, it's something you already are. I need you to know that loving yourself isn't thinking you're perfect. It's about treating yourself like someone worth protecting, comforting, challenging, and cheering for. I need you to know that growth is messy. I need you to know that sometimes you'll take 10 steps forward and then crawl back for 5. That's still progress. I need you to know that you're doing better than you think. I need you to know that you're doing better than you think. I need you to know that you don't have to do it alone. I need you to know that grace is still yours, even when you're tired, behind, or haven't prayed in weeks. I need you to know that love is still yours, even when you withdraw, even when you're afraid, even when you shut down. I need you to know that hope is still yours, even when it flickers low. I need you to know, most of all, even now, even here, you are loved, exactly as you are, exactly for who you are. I need you to know, even now, even here, exactly as I am lovable. I need you to know a few things about me that I've learned the hard way, things I'm still learning, and things I hope you'll hold gently should we build something new and real together. I need you to know that I'm an ENFJ. I lead with my heart, my vision, and my desire to connect. I'm wired to care deeply, to encourage, to lift others up. I see people's potential almost before they see it themselves. But I also need you to know that sometimes I get so caught up in who I'm trying to be for everyone else, I forget who I am or what I need. When that happens, I can get tired, really tired. And I know I won't always say it out loud. I need you to know that I'm an Enneagram 7, which means I thrive on possibility. I love life when it's full of laughter, adventure, hope, and forward motion. I'm at best when I can dream big and chase those dreams with someone beside me. But I also need you to know that I don't always handle pain well. Not mine, not yours. When things get heavy, I sometimes want to reframe, fix, or even avoid what hurts. Not because I don't care, but because caring deeply can feel like a tidal wave, and I've had to learn how to tread water the best I can. I need you to know that I have an avoidant attachment style, which means that while I love deeply, intimacy can sometimes feel like pressure. When things get close, especially emotionally, I might pull back. I might seem distant, or compartmentalized. That doesn't mean I've stopped loving you. It means I'm scared that if I hand over too much, I'll lose control or lose myself. I'm working on this. I need you to know that when or if I shut down, what I often need isn't space from you, it's space with safety. I need you to know that my top love language is words of affirmation. I hear love when it's spoken. I feel secure when I'm told directly that I'm wanted, seen, admired, and respected. I can go a long way on a few kind, generous words. Without them, I might start wondering if I'm enough. And I hate that about myself sometimes. But it's true. I need you to know that in relationships, I sometimes close off parts of myself to make things easier. Not because I'm hiding, but because I've been conditioned to smooth the edges for others, to keep peace at the cost of authenticity. I don't want to do that with you. I want to show you the whole me. But I'll need time, patience, and your willingness to open those doors gently, not forcefully. I need you to know that I can light up a room, lead a group, make people feel seen and heard. But when it's just me and someone I'm interested in or attracted to, especially someone I deeply admire, I get nervous. I overthink. I hesitate. I want to pursue, but I also second guess myself. My courage sometimes needs a runway. I need you to know that I struggle with anxiety, depression, and self-confidence, and it makes taking care of myself feel like climbing uphill on hard days. I know that sleep, food, sunlight, and movement help, but knowing isn't always doing. Sometimes I need reminders. Sometimes I need someone just to sit beside me while I try to take the next step. I need you to know that the outdoors feeds me, the sun on my skin, the wind in the trees, the feeling of open space. I need that. But I also need slow nights inside. I just don't always like doing them alone. I'm learning that rest doesn't have to be isolation, and that community can look like warm drinks and shared silence. I hope you'll be a part of that with me. I need you to know that I'm a liberal Christian, and I wrestle with my faith in ways that are real and honest. My beliefs shape how I love people, fight for justice, and understand grace. I don't need you to believe everything I do, but I need you to respect that it matters to me. That I'm trying to live it, not just claim it. I need you to know that I'm a veteran, and that means my body and brain carry some things that I didn't choose. I have PTSD, but I am not broken. But I've been through things that still echo sometimes. Loud noises, especially around 4th of July. Intense emotions, or feeling concerned can trigger reactions I wish I didn't have. If I could explain to you simply, the concern I have about going to the grocery store, I need grace, not walking on eggshells, but understanding. And I need you to know that healing is not behind me. It's a process I'm still walking through. I need you to know that I'm working hard on how I experience and express emotion. Sometimes I feel too much all at once. Sometimes I don't let myself feel anything at all. I'm learning balance. I'm learning that being emotionally healthy doesn't mean being emotionally perfect. It means being honest, even when it's messy. I need you to know that I have ideas. Big ones, beautiful ones, creative ones that could change lives if I just let them out of my head. But fear and self-doubt often get in the way. I overthink, I stall, I sabotage. I need someone who reminds me to take the big leap, not wait for perfection. I need you to know that I believe I can be a good teacher. I love guiding, mentoring, and encouraging. but there are days when I feel like I'm climbing a wall of internal resistance. I'm still becoming who I am. I want to be who I want to be professionally. I need support, not pressure. Challenge, but not criticism. I need someone who believes in my impact, even when I doubt it myself. I need you to know that I need reciprocity, not perfection, not constant availability, but shared effort. I need to feel like I'm not always the one reaching across the space between us. I believe in interdependence, that healthy relationships ebb and flow. But I also know that sometimes one of us will need more than the other one has to give in that moment. When that happens, I need you to be honest about it, and I'll do the same. What matters most to me is that we keep showing up for each other, even if unevenly at times, with grace. I need you to know that affection matters deeply to me. Not just physical closeness, though that's important, but warmth, touch, and connection. And when it comes to physical intimacy, I want you to know it's not just about gratification. For me, that part of love is sacred, bonding, and deeply emotional. I crave tenderness, not just desire. Reverence, not just passion. I need to feel chosen, not just wanted. And I want to offer you the same. I need you to know that I'm a dad, and my daughters are pieces of my heart walking around outside of my body. My current co-parenting situation is not ideal, and it weighs on me more than I like to let on. But I love my girls fiercely, and I'm doing my best. I hope things will change for the better, and I'm working toward that. I need you to know that if you're part of my life, they're a part of it, too, because I don't do halfway when it comes to them. I need you to know that I value honesty in all things. I would rather hear the hard truth than feel comforted by silence or half-truths. Even when it stings, even when it's messy, I believe truth builds trust. What I can't hold is pretense, so please don't protect me from the truth. Share it with me. Let's walk through it together. I need you to know that while it means the world to me when you reserve parts of yourself just for me, your secrets, your softness, your fire, it's okay for you to shine publicly. It's okay to highlight your gifts, your beauty, your intelligence, your spiritual depth. You are a blessing, and I want the world to see that too. Your light doesn't need to be hidden to be sacred. I need you to know that your confidence doesn't threaten me. It draws me closer. I want to be the one who gets the unfiltered version of you, not the only one who sees or knows you're extraordinary. I need you to know that if you're walking beside me, I will love you with intention, with honesty, with devotion, and I will ask the same in return. I need you to know that I am loved, lovable, and worthy of love. I need you to know that I do love myself, but sometimes and some days I forget how. I need you to know that your patience, your presence, and your kindness can be a reminder, not a fix, not a crutch, just a mirror to me of what's already true. I need you to know that love requires access to your joy and also to your fear, to your hopes and your hesitations, that you deserve someone patient and emotionally mature enough to gently open the locked doors with you, not kick them in. I need you to know that I'm still learning how to show up fully in love, not just for you, but for me too. And I need you to know that this isn't a warning, it's a roadmap. And I need you to know that if you're beside me, you won't get perfection, that you'll get love. I need you to know that I will love you as truly, as honestly, and fully as I am capable, every day, to the best of my abilities.